Ian Valle.
And you?
I got first place at the Richmond Regional.
Congratulations for that, by the way. Here's some of his prizes. He got the Blue Eyes mat. He got the deck box, the premium deck box. What'd you choose to play today, Ian?
Fiendsmith Ryzeal, just easily like the best deck, the most fun deck too.
What were some of your matchups?
Matchups, Malice, Branded, that was my one draw. I faced like Plant Piles, a few Fiendsmith Casterias, or like Fiendsmith Tempai, Fiendsmith Bestial, Casteria Ryzeal, Fiendsmith Ryzeal.
So you were seeing just Engraver all day long.
Yeah.
Just,
Definitely
could not
Fiendsmith all day.
That's what's up. How many cards are in your main deck?
40 cards, and it was amazing.
Let's get started. What are we looking at here?
Yeah, so we got 3 ice.
And turn them around.
No, true. Got 3 ice, 3 bonfire. Honestly, this is like the best starter. I always normal summon ice, went for Exiton, make Requiem. Even if I had Engraver in my hand, just bonfire, add ice or ICO normal. Never got drolled, just kept punishing everybody. If I had the Engraver, I would always make Necroquip, draw a card. The rest of the Ryzeal cards, got 3 X'd, 3 sword, 1 node, 1 cross.
No plugin?
No plugin, you don't need it, you don't want to draw it, it doesn't matter. Then we got the Fiendsmith engine, got 3 Engraver, 1 Lacrima, 1 Lurie, 2 Tracked, which is amazing because you always want to draw off Necroquip. If you open Engraver Ice, Engraver Bonfire, or even like Tracked and Lurie, you can always draw. 1 Fiendsmith in Paradise, and that's the entire engine. That's all you need. Honestly, this feels more like a Fiendsmith deck than a Ryzeal deck.
The Ryzeal cards are all just bait, right?
Pretty much. You kind of just use ice to go into Fiendsmith, and then I just went for Caesar all day. Caesar to protect from Nib.
Yeah, after playing today, Caesar is like the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. That card just does everything.
It's crazy. Even if they had like Nib, Imperm, Nib, Valle, it didn't matter because you'd set up like Lacrima with Requiem or the Trap or whatever. These are the hand traps I ran. So you got 3 Ash, which is, you need this for Fuwa, Perulia, whatever. 3 Fuwa. This was amazing today. I had an opponent, round 8. I Fuwa'd him. He played into it, got punished very hard. Fuwa'd him again, game 2. Didn't play into it. Just broke the board away. It's super easy.
How many times do you think Fuwa resolved today, out of curiosity?
He resolved like, I saw him like a decent amount, and maybe he didn't resolve twice. So
that's pretty
often.
solid.
Yeah. We got 3 Imperm. This is great. You always want to Imperm Ice because you more than likely stop them from going into Fiendsmith stuff. And it's great. Like, I had a couple of times where I'll nib a Desiree. They'll Desiree send away the nib, make like a detonator. I'm like, okay, Imperm the detonator, start playing. Like, nobody ever left like a token or whatever in my field. They always outed it, so this was always live. And if they have like a Caesar, you can always like, when they make Duo Drive, they activate it, you chain Nib and chain Imperm on Caesar when they activate that.
Yeah.
So it's great. Nibiru, this card was crazy. Everybody's playing into it. They're not even like, not only were they not making Caesar, some people didn't even like threaten it. They would just go like, oh yeah, like Lacrima Engraver, make sequence. I'm like, yeah, okay, keep going. Then they get nipped. Got 1 Magnemite, 2 Jewess Worm. This was amazing. A lot of my games going second, if I saw Magnemite, I would like out their Requiem if they try to use it to equip to Lacrima or something similar. I will add Jewess Worm. Jewess Worm out something else. I would just start my turn by making Moon, sending away like a nib token that they have.
Yeah, it's broken.
And just keep playing from there. Just special. At one point I had Nibiru, Magnemite, Jewess Worm. I was like, shit, like what am I playing right now? So like that was great. Those are all the hand traps.
Out of curiosity, If you were to play any hand traps, what would you play? And if you were to cut any, what would you cut?
Honestly, this is I think 5.
Perfect lineup.
These 5 were perfect. Every single one came up. I mean, Ash, full Imperm, Nib. Everybody plays into Nib. Everybody was on Fiendsmith today. The Bestials were amazing. Another thing, if you have even Druisworm Nib, they'll likely try to make Caesar with Requiem. So you just banish the Requiem and then you force them into Desiree, and then you just nib them after. So it was amazing. I did play 2 talents and 1 call by. This was also a great choice. I instantly won a couple of games just from having call by and talents with Ice Ryzeal.
Just peep their hand, absolutely.
Yeah, just nib, okay, chain Caesar. Oh, Valle, oh, okay, chain call by. It's oh damn, okay, yeah, keep going. It's oh no, let me look at your hand. It's instantly scooped. Yeah, so that was great.
Are there any cards you wish you had played today, or is this the perfect 40 cards?
Honestly, my only worry for coming here was, should this be a 3rd talent? And I'm glad I picked call by.
I think I would have picked call by.
It was perfect. Yeah. So far I wouldn't change anything. It was great.
That's what's up. What'd you play in the side deck? Or excuse me, extra deck.
Extra deck. So I played 1 Duo Drive. That's all you need.
Turn it on.
I played 2 Detonator. So this comes up you just
Did the 3rd ever come up?
No, definitely not. If I made 2 Detonators or a second Detonator or whatever, usually it was just to it was we were in top deck wars and it's just I have a Detonator, whatever you're gonna do, I'm gonna pop it. It doesn't matter. I had 1 Baguska. This I put it in case I only start with X. I want to be able to make the 3x's board where you make Duo Drive, it resolves, make Detonator. It's okay, I'll make Baguska. If all you have is Imperm, or all you top deck is Imperm, you have to out this. You have to out this.
And plug in.
Yeah, and no plug-in, but the cross.
Right, whatever extra stuff you have.
Exactly. So
Fiendsmith's friends.
I didn't make it once. I didn't have to. But that was the theory. Play 1 Exiton. I always made this for Fiendsmith combo. I was always scared that somebody would debarrier me, and it's just I want the moon in my extra deck. It's oh, debarrier. It's okay, I already made Exiton. This time I'll make moon. Caesar. This was great to stop nib, stop
It's really good against Malice. It's really good against Malice.
It was great to threaten, great to make. They have to out it or they think they do. Aggregator, it's great with X. It actually came up more with probably with Ultimate Slayer, which is on my side. Typhon, this was very good. When you're in top deck wars, you just oh man, you imprint my 3rd Ice Ryzeal. Okay, whatever. Typhon, bounce, whatever, attack, and then just keep going from there. Moon, I like having 2 ways to get into the Fiendsmith portion of the deck, and like I said earlier with the Bestial, it was disgusting. Just Druisworm Magnamut, Fiendsmith combo, whatever. Requiem, Sequence, Agnonate. This was great for threatening lethal. And then Necroquib, which is here for the Caesar. And it was amazing all day. Almost every time I went first, I drew 1 from this and 1 from cross. Just drawing nib, drawing Ash. It's nuts. Played 1 Desiree. The second one, maybe it came up a couple times, where I just got stuck, or maybe they did Kashura Unicorn, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't matter. I like this lineup. And then the last card was Chaos Angel. This card was also disgusting. Just outing whatever back row they said after you nib them or something like that, and they can't out this.
So same concept with the main deck. Was this the perfect 15 cards, or was there anything you want to change or anything you want to cut? You mentioned Desiree, but anything on top of that?
No, I think it was pretty good. I didn't really miss SP. I didn't think I needed it. As you can tell, there's a lot of one-ups, which you would think it's really bad against Castera Unicorn, but to be honest, I didn't care.
Right.
Because I had a couple of games where like, oh, Unicorn, let me see your extra deck. It's like, oh, do I get rid of this? Do I get rid of this? Do I get rid of this? Like, I don't care. I'm gonna do the other one. You know?
You could pivot very, very easily. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was amazing. So let me show you the side. And the side was very good today. We got 3 Perulia. It was pretty good. I don't think it was like amazing. I didn't see it so much because I didn't like always side it in. But I did face like a couple like Castera decks and just like, okay, Perulia, like give me draws. And it came up. It's just like summon Unicorn, draw Imperm. Like, okay, Imperm Unicorn. It's like, oh, okay. Lancia, it's just for Malice.
3 different rarities, by the way. We have a common, an ultra, and a super.
Yeah, I mean, I tried getting some upgrades, but I didn't see any PURs, so maybe next time.
Did it come in clutch? Did you Lancia mouse players all day long?
So I only faced Malice once. I did Lancia him, games 2 and 3, so it was great. I liked it. I think game 2 he like called by or like crossed out it.
Oh, sure.
Game 3 he's like, oh okay, I just set a bunch of stuff, but I ended up winning. Ultimate Slayer. This card was insane. Like if you look at my extra, you have like at least one of every card type. And it's like this is great. Like this outs.
It solves so much.
Yeah, it outs the Ryzeal board. If somebody makes Desiree and they're like, oh, like I'm gonna make Desiree equip, sequence equip, Agnum they do it. Like you're not gonna do anything. Usually when they did that, they were playing into nib, so I would nib them. They were like, okay, like Lacrima, bring it back with Agnum Day. It's like, okay, Ultimate Slayer, get rid of it again. So that was good. 2 Thrust, 1 D Barrier. I only cited this in against like Voiceless Voice of all things. And I didn't see it or need it. So I guess it was.
Walk me through the 1D barrier real quick. Was it just because you weren't super afraid of the mirror match, or you just felt you could deal with their stuff in engine?
I have 2 talents in main. So like in theory, if you're playing like a deck that doesn't like die to your hand traps, this could be like the 3rd and 4th talents.
Sure.
If they started like messing with you.
Right. And nibbing you, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly. And like this is all I needed, honestly. Like maybe, I guess it came up against branded. I had this instead of this.
That's negligible at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, and that was my one draw. Everything else were wins. And then I sided 3 Solemn Judgment.
Same concept, 3 different rarities.
Yeah, same thing. I didn't see any PURs. I wanted them. I sided this going first every time, you know, in case they got talents, they got whatever. I judgment the Malice players, MTP. He was like, okay, yeah. I beat him after that. And then I judgment, I think it was like the Voiceless Voice player. He like made SP to like out my board. I was like, oh no, I want to keep my board. Pass right after.
That's what's up. Was there anything, same concept, you change for a side? Or would you keep all 15?
Honestly, like, I think these are all fine for the most part. I guess maybe the D barrier, but it's like, I don't think anybody's like really playing Brandon right now.
Sure.
So it's fine. And Perulia, like, it's weird because like sometimes it doesn't come up, especially like in the mirror match, they draw Engraver. It's like, I don't have to give you a draw. I actually did that to my opponent. But I Perulia'd him back, and he's running like Castera Unicorn, Castera Fenrir. It's just like, this is all I have, so here's your draw, you know. That was pretty crazy.
That's what's up. Well, congratulations again on your win.
Yeah.
We hope to see you in Philly next week, maybe.
No. Maybe YCS Orlando.
I hear you're the champion of that. But congratulations again on your win. And
yeah, when I show off my theme right here, playing with the Dio playmat, Dio deck box, Dio field center was great. I'm matching dice and sleeve colors.
That's a very nice aesthetic overall.
Yeah, I loved it.
So is this deck box gonna start rotting now? Is that
We'll see. We'll see.
Well-
I'll put my other decks in there.
right? There you go.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
the bulk decks.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations again on your win.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
Of course.
shout outs to Team Beige, Hero Cavern. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.